went to make some sourdough bread the other day, and the igniter on the oven was broken. So I had to order a new part. It just came in today. So let's go repair this. The burners on the stove work just fine. And actually the broiler works on the stove as well. Just the oven area doesn't work. So beneath this lower rack is where the igniter is located. So we're gonna have to pull everything out and replace the igniter. There'll be a couple of things we have to do first before we can replace the igniter. One is I want to shut off the gas, and the shut off is located behind this lower drawer. Excuse the mess. So I'm going to bring it in close and show you the process. So it's a little dark under here, but right back there is the shutoff valve. I just got to push it forward. Hopefully I won't block out too much of the light while I'm trying to do this. There we go. So it's off, and now we can start taking apart the oven. It's a simple thing. Just remove all the racks. Now once you remove the racks, you have to take this tray out here. Not quite as simple as you might think, because when you try to pull it out, the door gets in the way. So you have to remove the door. To do that, this is a GE oven, and at the corners here, let's see if I can bring you in here close. In here they have a little catch, and sometimes you can pull it out with your finger. I'm just going to get a screwdriver and push it forward. So all it takes is just the screwdriver, and you push that little catch forward, and there's one on the other side as well. And now you can lift the door out. To remove the door, now that you have these latches open, you lift it up until you get to that part where it stops. And then what you can do is just lift up, and it slides right off. Now with the door out of the way, this tray slides out. And the igniter is located underneath this pan. I'll have to remove 4 screws. Looks like 4 screws or 4 nuts, and that'll remove the pan, and the igniter will be accessible then. The nuts are 1/4 inch heads, so I'm just going to use a ratchet to remove them. And they come off pretty easy. Okay, with the screws removed, this plate comes out. So with the heat shield removed, we have the igniter right here. It's held in with 2 screws. So we'll remove them now as well. Now it's just a simple matter of taking the igniter and pulling it forward. Until we get to this clip. And then you just unclip the 2. And that's your old igniter right there. I ordered a new one, and I'll have a link to the part in the show notes. But now it's just a simple matter of reconnecting this piece, putting the screws back in, and starting up. There we go. Simple enough. And then we push it all back in. With the screws reinstalled, I'm going to test out the igniter. I'm going to turn the gas back on and then see how it goes. It's getting hot. You can see it getting hot back there. It's glowing. Okay, we know the igniter works now. So I'll reattach the heat shield and then reinstall everything. And now it's just a matter of going in reverse. Okay, and now the lower shelf goes in. And that just sits like that. And now we'll reattach the door. And slide the door into place. Come down. And you take your screwdriver and you lift those catches back up. And that now locks the door in, and it's secure. Now we'll actually see if the oven gets hot. So now I'll just check in and see what happens, how long it takes to heat up. As we can see, the temperature is going up. So this looks like a job well done. And there you have it. It's a pretty simple fix on a stove, and probably works very similar to many others. As I said, this is a GE oven. I'll put the model number below, all the part numbers of everything that I had, and that way if you've got a similar oven as I do, you'll be able to get the exact parts. Also, the supply house that I use, I'll put a link into them. I got their part off of Amazon, and it said like 8 to 10 days it would take for the part to come in. Came in 2 days, so I rate them highly. And it was also the cheapest part that was available. My local supply house wanted an OEM part for $120. I got it off of Amazon for $15, less than $15, and it was free shipping. Can't beat that. All right. If you like what you see, give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and that way you'll be notified when videos like this are posted in the future. Okay, thanks for watching.